Hi, Dave Adams here. Spiel des Jahres winners are announced. That has been a long time waiting for some of us. I've been eagerly anticipating the release of this list. Congratulations to Codenames uh, on the Spiel des Jahres win. Obviously, a good choice, but they were all three were good choices. And the Kinderspiel des Jahres, the winner, of course, being Isle of Skye. Now, controversy, of course. I mean, what's a Spiel des Jahres without controversy? Uh, every year it seems to be the same. There's always some sort of talk about, well, why did that win? What's the purpose of that? And I guess there's certainly, every year Spiel des Jahres bring out great games. They bring out a list of really good games, and it doesn't seem to matter who wins. They're all really good games. That's why I value the Spiel des Jahres. It's a really good an award. A really good award. But I have started questioning myself. Well, why do I give it such prestige? And I always buy into the hype of, oh well, this game won the Spiel des Jahres. It must be a great game. Why is it such a big deal in our community? And I think that I want to go to the controversy here for a second. I want to talk just a little bit about that, because the controversy was that Time Stories, Pandemic Legacy, and Isle of Skye. And Isle of Skye was the one that won. And no one seemed to said that Isle of Skye didn't deserve to be on the list. I didn't hear anyone saying that it wasn't a good game. What I did hear people saying was that Pandemic Legacy is such a revolutionary storytelling game that it changes the nature of gaming, that people see that as it's going to have a legitimate impact on the gaming community and on game design. Whereas Isle of Skye, no one's really said that about it all. They've said, well, it's innovative, it's innovative mechanics, sure, it's interesting, but no one's saying that it's going to have this big, massive impact on the gaming community or on game design in general. So people were like, well, why did that win over Pandemic? And I guess the answer is, well, because it suits the needs of the award givers better, or it suits the tastes and the interests. You consider the Spiel des Jahres is traditionally family orientated games, so they tend to choose games which relate to families well. They choose to choose games which are more Euro based because, well, that's where it comes from. It comes from it is initially a European based award. It was almost a step forward to see games which weren't as so entirely Euro-based there. It was seeing games like Codenames and Pandemic and Time Stories there. But it made me wonder if perhaps and I don't want to distract from the Spiel des Jahres categories at all. I would still hold it up as a great award, but it made me start to think, well, don't we as people value different things in games? Obviously, we know that, but aren't they culturally set, those values? Don't we tend to enjoy games based on our cultural perceptions and our identities? Like in Australia, Euro games are popular, but I would say that Pandemic Legacy would have won if the award was being given in Australia, or the award, or it probably would have been Pandemic in the States too, I imagine. So why do we hold the Spiel des Jahres in such a prestigious place? Obviously, it's attached with a really great convention, one of the biggest in the world. Their long-term standing in the community, that's great. I'm not saying we should detract from that, but I'm wondering if we as a community will start to move, or should move, to identifying what we value on more local levels, where the local awards would make more sense to hold up as prestigious within our communities. So in Australia, I mean, for me, I listen to a lot of the Dice Tower people, and a lot of their opinions matter to me, and I share a lot of their opinions. I guess that's probably why. So why am I not giving the same level of prestige to the Dice Tower Awards that I would to the Spiel des Jahres? And that's on a personal level. I'm not saying necessarily on a societal level at this stage, but maybe there's something in our future where on a societal level we will start to value our localized awards because they come from within our community and they reflect the values of our community and our gaming style and our gaming areas better. I don't want to distract from the Spiel des Jahres. I think they do a great job. I really love their awards. I would love to go to the convention. That would be my all-time goal. I'd love to go to Essen and be a part of that. But I'm just saying, I wonder if there's perhaps a future for us to really value more of our local award ceremonies simply because they reflect us a little bit better. I think Pandemic would have won if it was in Australia. Do I think that means Isle of Skys didn't deserve to win? No, it reflects the values and the culture of the people giving the award. And for them, they value European games more, and they want more family orientated mechanics and style of play and theming and illustrations and those sorts of things. So that's what they gave the award to. So it's not surprising. In fact, it's reflective of what they're consistent with what they do, and I think they do a good job at it. I'm just wondering if maybe there's a future where we'll see more local awards, which will hold more prestige in their communities on the basis that they reflect their values more. I don't know. I'm just mulling things around. I'd love to hear your thoughts. Do you think Spiel des Jahres deserves the prestige it has? Do you think that there are other awards that do it better, or should have more of a should at least be acknowledged a little bit better? I'd love to hear about it. Put your thoughts in the comments below. Until next time, I'm Dave Adams. You have a good one. Bye.